Hey YouTube, it's Coach Tape, and tonight I've got an unboxing. Blue envelope, you guys know what that means. Speed Cube Shop unboxing. So what we got tonight is one of the more anticipated cube releases in recent months. This is the Qiyi Wuque Mini, or Wuque, however you want to say it, Mini 4x4. Pre-ordered this one on Speed Cube Shop. They shot it out to me the day it was released, and I just got it. And you know, people have been asking for a top-of-the-line 60mm 4x4, and Qiyi has answered the bell with that. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, see if it lives up to the Wuque name. Alright, so we've got the box, and as you can see, it's a pretty fancy-looking box. Kind of looks reminiscent of the Weilong GTS boxes, the 2 and the 3. With the gold lettering and the the nice black box, kind of maybe like the Volk as well. Oh, and that it is a magnetic box. That seems to be the trend anymore. So we got the cube in there, the flyer that nobody cares about. So we'll go ahead and set that to the side. Let me go ahead and get this open real quick. And there we go. Now, this is supposedly 60mm, and sure enough, that is 60mm. Okay, just a little bit smaller. You can kind of tell in the original. 62mm. Feels significantly smaller, as we've kind of come to learn with cubes. 1 or 2 millimeters can make a lot of difference. Let me go ahead and zoom in just a little bit here. And sure enough, that's the case with this mini. As already, it does feel much smaller in my hands. Now, it's funny that I pre-ordered this because I am actually a guy who likes larger cubes when it comes to 4x4. Believe it or not, I prefer something more like the size of my Rubik's Revenge. Now, obviously, the Rubik's Revenge is a terrible cube, but it comes in at 66, 67mm. That's a size that I really enjoy for the 4x4. Unfortunately, the only ones in this size are the Qiyi Sail 4x4 and the larger Kung Fu one, whose name escapes me at the moment. And both of those are pretty terrible. Of course, the Revenge is really terrible. Anyway, enough about those cubes. Let's go ahead and see what we get from the Wuque Mini. Okay, out of the box, just a little dry. That's no big deal. Turns well, though. Relatively subtle but noticeable magnetic click. Definitely much stronger in the middle there. And M slices no problem. Absolutely no problem doing M slices there. And yeah, that feels very nice. Now, you may remember one of the things with the Wuque, the original Wuque, is that it has a reputation for being kind of all over the place in terms of quality and performance. I myself have owned 3. The first one I got was absolutely terrible. No matter what I did to it, it was very, 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 very slow, and performance was just lousy. Then I got a Cubicle Labs magnetic one. That one was much better, but still not great. No matter what tensions I put it on, it pops, and it's just not all that fast. And then I magnetized one myself. That is this one right here, and this one is fast on all layers and does not ever pop. Excellent cube. This is my main now, so kind of all over the place. And actually, I've done nothing to this one other than magnetize it, so it's kind of out of the box tensions, out of the box setup, and it's still very, very fast. But anyway, enough about those. That is a little bit dry. not particularly loose. I know some people had mentioned this is actually like really tight out of the box. Not so much from, I don't think. And you know, that feels pretty darn nice. Feels like a Wuque. It feels like a smaller Wuque. Feels just like the 62 millimeter one that I have, just smaller. Magnet strength. Now, as you all know, I am one who likes stronger magnets. This works for me. I definitely like that strong middle layer magnet, so especially for being able to, you know, to do M slices and for the layers to stick together when you're doing 3x3 stage. And I'll just go ahead and mess up that T-perm. Maybe not. You know, I can easily see this being made for a lot of people. This is a really, really nice cube. Not a whole lot of corner cutting right out of the box. Nope. But you're not going to corner cut. You don't really need to corner cut a whole heck of a lot with a 4x4 anyway. Yeah, no, not a whole lot of corner cutting, that's for sure. There we go. Does turn very, very smoothly. Like I said, it feels just like a Wuque, just smaller. So if that's something that appeals to you, this is a good cube for you. This is, you know, a 60 millimeter flagship 4x4 magnetic, straight out of the box, at a very good price. And if that all appeals to you, this is the way to go. And speaking of the pricing, major kudos to Speed Cube Shop for the way they handle their pre-orders. So I actually pre-ordered mine the day they put them up, or the day after, like very, very quickly, when they were still doing their Nats 2018 sale. And the day after I pre-ordered, they actually lowered the price of the cube by $5 and gave everybody who'd already pre-ordered a refund, and you didn't even have to ask. And so, all said and done, I ended up getting this cube for under $25 for a magnetic factory-produced 4x4. That's kind of a ridiculous price. You know, less than half the cost of a GAN 460, and you know, if it's not better than the 460, which because I haven't used one, I can't really say, but what I've heard, not all that one's not all that great. This one's at least as good as that, and it's less than half the price, or at least it was less than half the price. I think they're now back up to $30 or $32 or something like that. This is a excellent cube. I can easily see this being a main for some people. Might end up being mine as I use it a little more. Definitely an excellent cube, and if you're looking for a 60 millimeter, especially a magnetic 4x4 at an outstanding price, this is the way to go. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll have a link to purchase this cube in the description down below. If you like the content that you've seen, go ahead and hit subscribe, check out my Teespring store, and hit the like button and hit the bell down below so you get notified when I release new content. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.